that really happened. But spoiler alert, that hat went through another major transformation, and you will see it later in the video. Hi, I'm Marina Rivo. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll share with you my experience with 7 different yarns that I used to knit hats. I'll show how each yarn looked, behaved, and how each hat transformed after washing. I will share my knitting tips, and at the end I made a summary rating the yarn so it can help you to choose the best yarn for your knitting project. Let me know in the comments which yarn is your favorite, what experiences you had with different yarns, and if you are ready to knit a hat, I created a playlist with several different hat patterns. Just follow the link in the description section under the video. Before starting knitting, I usually first make several small swatches to see what needle size I like best, and then make a large swatch to calculate the gauge. It's critical to always make a swatch and wash it the same way as you would wash the finished hat. As you will see later in this video, yarn properties can sometimes change dramatically after washing, and without a swatch, it's very difficult to predict the result. Throughout the video, I will share which needle sizes I used for each hat and how it's different from the recommended sizes, with some exception. Generally, the recommended sizes are given for the basic stockinette stitch pattern. So here is one example. It says size 7, but it doesn't specify whether it's US 7 or it's 7 millimeters. So let's look at the chart. So 7 millimeters here would be US 10.75, and 7 US will be 4.5 millimeters. And I have these 2 needles here. So there is a very big difference between these 2 sizes. And I decided to use 4.5 millimeters or US 7. So I think in this case the needle size matches the recommended because my beret is made in stockinette stitch pattern. So 7 here would be US 7. So it's a match. And for the other hat, the recommended size for this fine sock yarn is 2 to 3 millimeters range. Again, it's for stockinette stitch. But my hat is ribbed, so 2 to 3 millimeter range would be here between these 2 sizes. But I'm going to use 1.75 millimeters, much smaller than the recommended size. It's right here, 1.75 millimeters or US 00, because again, I want my rib to look very neat. So 2 to 3 millimeters would make the rib look rather loose. That's not what I like, so that's why for a neater looking rib I use the smaller needle size. And the other hats are also ribbed. It's a twisted stitch rib, so my needle sizes will be different from the recommended also, and I will mention them for each hat. The first yarn is by Rico. It's Eco Pure Chunky Weight, 80 meters in 50 grams, and it's 100% virgin wool. My color is 003. It's a medium brown color with some heathered effect. This yarn is very cushy. And it has a medium stretch. And the recommended needle size is 7. I used 4.5 millimeters or US 7. I used this yarn to make this beret. This is the look before washing, and it felt a little stiff and it looked very lumpy and very wrinkled. But after washing, the beret transformed very nicely. It became much softer and the stitches look very aligned, so the beret looks very smooth. Number 2 is Ultra Alpaca by Berroco. I used 2 colors. This yarn is 200 meters in 100 grams, 50% superfine alpaca and 50% Peruvian wool. This color is 6207. It's a darker heathered gray, and the lighter gray color is 6206. The yarn is uniformly spun and it has a medium stretch. And here is a close-up of the lighter color. And the recommended needle size is 5 millimeters or US 8, but I use the smaller size, 4.5 millimeters or US 7. So before washing, the hat that I made, it was another beret, looked very lumpy. And after washing, I laid it flat on a glass top table to dry and to shape. So here I'm shaping the beret, smoothing out the surface, making sure it all looks nice and round. And after it dried, it transformed very well into this very smooth appearance. Number 3 is Lamb's Pride by Brown Sheep. It's worsted weight, 85% wool, 15% mohair, 113 grams, 173 meters. And my color is Sandy Heather AM01. It's a light beigey gray heathered color. This yarn is also uniformly spun and it has a medium stretch. The needle size recommended is 8. I used 3.5 millimeters or US 4. The finished hat at first felt very stiff and it looked a little short, and when it was wet it got much longer, and after the hat completely dried it became very soft and it was a perfect size. Number 4 is Merino Extra Fine 85 by Schachenmayr. It's 85 meters in 50 grams and it's 100% virgin wool. My color is 00205. It's a light caramel or camel color. It has a very beautiful sheen, especially in the artificial light indoors. And it's uniformly spun. It consists of multiple threads. And it has a medium stretch. The recommended needle size is 4.5 to 5.5 millimeters or 8 to 10 US. I used 3.5 millimeters or US 4. This is how the hat looked right after I finished knitting. And this was the moment when I told myself not to panic. I did not make a swatch before knitting this hat. This was actually done a few years ago, and a lesson learned. Now I always make a swatch before working with the yarn that I'm not familiar with. I think if I knitted it a little bit longer, I could have made a double beanie. So the wet fabric felt very limp, very loose, almost like cheesecloth. And it was a little bit challenging to shape it because it felt so thin, very different from when it was dry. when the hat was just finished. But I just told myself not to give up and give it a chance, because after all, I already finished it, so what else can I do? I can only unravel it if I don't like it. So persistence and patience, I think that's what it took, because every time I touched it, it would change a little bit, but gradually I was shaping it into what it's supposed to look like, checking the cast on edge especially so it looks straight and as neat as possible. I think at this point I was happy with how it looked. So it shaped very nicely, but the brim looked way too long. However, when it dried, surprisingly, the brim shrunk to a perfect size and the hat regained its fullness and plush feel. So it was perfect. I have very little left of number 5. I almost used it up for hat and socks. It's Merino Yak by Regia 4-ply yarn, 400 meters in 100 grams, 58% wool, 28% polyamide, and 14% yak. My color is 07504. It's mustard yellow with brown fuzz. I think the brown fuzz is yak fiber. It's a very uniformly spun yarn, and it has a medium stretch. The recommended needle size is 2 to 3 millimeters or US 1-3. I used 1.75 millimeters or US 00. This is how the finished hat looked before washing, and you can see a very significant bias, but it completely went away after washing and drying. And one thing also to notice is that the hat became significantly longer as well. This time I planned for it because I made a swatch and I wanted my hat to have a wider brim so it would cover my ears to protect them from the cold. Number 6 is Noro. It's a silk garden sock yarn, 300 meters in 100 grams, 40% wool, 25% silk, 25 polyamide, and 10% mohair. This particular color is S451. Noro has a very irregular thickness. It's thick and thin with inclusions of chunks of silk. So it's a very artisan looking yarn. It has very little stretch. The recommended needle sizes are 3.5 to 4 millimeters or US 4 to 6, and I used 3 millimeters or US 2.5. The yarn bloomed after washing. It plumped up and became fuller. Here is a close view of the unwashed strand of yarn next to the yarn, how it appears in the stitches after washing. So it's noticeably plumper in the stitches. And also the hat felt much softer and looked fluffier. And it became just slightly longer. And my second Noro yarn is Silk Garden Sock Solo. This is the appearance of the unwashed strand. And it also has very, very little stretch. And just like the other color, it slightly changed in length after washing. Number 7 is Haworth Tweed by Sirdar. It's a DK yarn, 165 meters in 50 grams, 50% merino wool and 50% nylon. My color is millstone gray. It's a heathered gray with rust and black speckles. This yarn is uniformly spun and it has a light stretch. The recommended needle size is 4 mm or US 6. I used 3 mm or US 2.5. I can't really tell if the yarn changed very much after washing, if it bloomed. It's very soft in the ball and it's equally soft in the washed hat. So altogether it's a very soft yarn. And the hat became a little bit long after washing. I think all the yarns are good, each in its own way, but here I made a summary of the most important differences to make it easier for you to decide. So, the milder changes were in Lamb's Pride, in Sirdar Haworth Tweed, and in both Noro Silk Garden Sock Solo and Silk Garden. Rico and Berroco, I think they both transformed the most from lumpy to smooth. Some bias before washing was noticed in Regia, but it straightened very nicely. Regia also had a very good bounce. The most stretched were Schachenmayr, and Regia Merino YARNS. And the softest were also Schachenmayr, very silky to the touch, and Regia Merino Yak, and Sirdar Haworth Tweed, also very soft yarn. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful and to support the channel. Happy knitting, and I'll see you in the next one.